Welcome back to the channel, Farm with Nick. Thanks so much for joining me here again on Riverbend for my dairy farm series. And right now you can see I'm just kind of finishing up some of the tasks here. So right now I'm just going to set this on a worker here, doing some windrowing. I finished up the rest of it up there on the larger field. And yes, okay. And there we go. Activate the worker. So, as you can see, this is all tedded up. I worked on that. I just jumped to the build mode here and got all that done. This is all ready to go. I just need to bale it. And then this large field, I've been working on baling all this up as well. So right now, these are all grass bales here, and I'm working on getting those all baled up. Oops. See, I'm like missing some spots there, especially when it's time to unload. Alright, let's hop in here. And while you're with me, I have some other things I'd like to take care of here. And then we'll see how much I get through. And some of this might just be for another video here too. It's easy just to keep baling here, but I'd like to bring out the wrapper as well. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna turn on. Let's see, where do I turn on? I thought I had the automatic. No, I'm not seeing it, of course. Bale counter. Alright, I don't know which one it was. I had the automatic, drop going on it, which was easier to do, I thought. I'm missing some there. Yeah, so I had the automatic drop on, and now I guess I forgot which one it is to toggle that, of course. But I like this. I like the round baler here. Something a little bit different, what I'm not used to doing on the channel. Usually I do square all the time here. So it's nice to get to something a little bit different. No automatic drop, I don't know why. And of course, I don't know, I'm probably not pressing the right controller for it. It's alright. Alright, so I did one of the pedaling passes, you can see. I know it's just slow going here, going uphill. Alright, so I'll do a little bit more here. I know this is not the most stimulating thing, watching bales being made. And I have some other tasks I'd like to get to here while you're watching this episode. And then I'll probably save some of the silage, wrapping it into create silage. I'll probably save some of that for another episode. As you can see, obviously I'm still in May, and I kind of like that. I'm kind of slowing it down a little bit here, but I'm kind of having fun doing that just to kind of enjoy some of these tasks a little bit more. Alright, let's loop back and just finish off this bale. And then I'll show you what else I'd like to get to here in the spring. There we go. Okay. So let's teleport over here. So I'll let them go windrower and get those hay fields ready to bale. And yes, I'm going to do round with all those as well. And some of that I might just end up, I mean, pretty decent size fields back there. Might end up doing more of those off camera just to kind of save some time, but you never know. Okay, so next, while you're here with me, let's go over, and I do need to do a quick load of feed here for our cattle. So I filled up that milking barn over there, and let's go get some feed for them really quick. There's one thing I want to check. Yes, I think it is, and we'll check this after I go around and get some food. But I think that one small field off to the side is actually ready to harvest, so I want to do that. And then, as you notice, it's still empty here, so I'm gonna get some cattle in here too. So a lot to do, and thanks for kind of staying with me here. And you don't have to watch just a baling video, but needs to be done, and I don't mind doing that, especially when you're just kind of relaxing and playing the game kind of off camera. It's easy just to kind of play that and get those other tasks done. Alright, turn on super strength really quick. Alright, and just make up one batch here for that milking barn. But yeah, I am surprised, like I said in other episodes, that I still have silage left here. It's kind of amazing, but at the same time, also not, as I sold off like a good portion of the herd, so to speak. Alright, so let's go feed them, we'll check on that field, and then let's get some cattle back in here, kind of fill up the farm and make it come alive again, so to speak. As the last handful of episodes, every time I'm driving by, especially off camera, it just kind of feels like a little bit of a ghost town here. Alright, please give them one load. Do some more, but we just do that on my own as well. And then I know they need straw, so I'll get that done. Alright, and yes, this field is ready. Kind of weedy, I forgot about it. Happens, yes. So, alright, we have our work cut out for us. Get the combine out here pretty soon here. So a lot of stuff kind of happening here on the farm, and I feel like sometimes it just happens like that, doesn't it? Just all kind of gathers and happens at the same time. And then I need to plant our other field. It's kind of down the road. Need to get that going too. So yeah, absolutely, a lot happening here in the early spring here. Okay, so let's get to ammo trigger here. I thought it was over here. Did I pass it? No, those are shed lights. Right, maybe it's down on this side. I always forget, I guess, with this barn. Yep, it's right here. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me. All right, so I can get 115, and guess what? We're going to go for it. 115 calves in the big red barn. Cool, there we go. Now they already have feed in there, so we're good for a little bit. Yeah, awesome. So last time, if you watched any of the videos, I had just this as my like heifer barn. But very cool. So we'll have the calves here. They have a little more protection here with the big barn. All right. And let's put, there's the trigger. And let's put some 6 months in this one. And we can get 60. And I say, let's just go for it now. So as you can see, ooh, 35,000. Our count is going down. Now one thing, and I want to thank a couple of the subscribers to the channel. They showed me the Power Tools mod, which I don't know how I just happened to miss it, but I did miss it. Absolutely I did. And that Power Tools mod lets you take away some of the money or add it. So that looks pretty cool. We got our cattle back in that pen. And then let's put some back in here. And then, ooh, 37. Might as well just, we're going for broke here. We're going all the way. And that looks pretty cool there too. Awesome. So that feels a little bit better too, now that we have cattle back in here. And I know both of these pens do need some feed. So I will come back to them. Let's check on our worker. They're almost done actually here. Okay. Alright, let me just park this off to the side here. Hop back in our cattle tractor, as I'm calling it now these days. It feels like, I mean, I could use any of them that I wanted, but I feel like I kind of gear myself towards the white. And so one thing we do need on this farm is hay, for sure. That's what I do need to get. So I just opted for the one field for hay. Sorry. I opted for 2 fields for hay, excuse me, and the 1 for silage for this first cutting. So I think that'll work out good. And there we go. And just get 1 for now. And I'll do the other one off screen. Oh, cool. There we go. So new cattle on the farm. Kind of feels like it's rejuvenated now. Alright, is it going to take that hay? I mean, I guess it did, technically. There we go, it did. And then, like I said, I have that wheat field that needs to be harvested up. I need to plant another field. And then I got to keep working on those hay and grass fields in the meantime too. So really, quite a bit to do to take care of. Alright, gave them some. And let's get the other one over here a little bit. And then let's get back out to baling, and probably, I know it seems like a shorter video here, but want to keep you in the loop at least. Hopefully you don't mind the short video here. Kind of keep you in the loop of what's going on. Just gave them some. And I'll have to come back and get water. So yeah, it's always, I mean, doing cattle or anything, obviously. I mean, to keep those kind of, mundane kind of tasks, to keep them going all the time, like, it seems like it does, it takes a while. And, it's kind of monotonous sometimes, because you're like, oh, it's the same task, it's the next month, or it's the next season. And then sometimes same things like with the videos, trying to make videos, and it's like, oh, it's the same task again, and I get it, So I kind of want to try to keep it fresh, keep all the content coming for you. That way you're not having to see the same thing all the time. Ah, there we go. See, I missed a little spot again. That's crazy. It did pick it up going backwards. Okay. Alright, so it looks like, yep, our windrower is done back over there. And then I'm just going to kind of continue on here with these fields. It's going to take me a while, and then I think, kind of going forward, I obviously have some field work to be getting done. I have some other cattle chores to kind of continue on, and then I feel like you have to take care of all this stuff here before I start kind of getting going and expanding my reach here in my area. So I want to take care of these tasks. I'll obviously bring you back as well when I get to wrapping, getting these bales turned actually into silage. So I'll do that as well coming up. I'll bring you back for that for sure. So, alright, I'm going to continue on here with this large grass field, and I'll probably bring you back obviously a little bit more for the baling, and hopefully by then this field is done and I'm just on the baling for, look at that grass bale just rolling on down. Hopefully this one is done, and then I can just work on the baling for the hay fields as well. So that's my kind of idea going forward here in early spring. So thank you again here for joining me on the dairy farm. Appreciate you kind of tuning in, and if you haven't joined the Farming Community channel, I'd love to have you kind of tag along and follow my playthrough series, follow my farm builds that I'm always working on, and check out some of my other builds here on Riverbend. So thank you so much again for watching, and hope you guys have a good one. Take care.